Hello boys and girls, welcome to a very quick session of Wiki, Star Citizen Wiki work. Today we take a look at weapons, and weapons are a nice way to start in the Wiki. When I started I did pretty much most of the weapons there were, well, many of the few weapons there were at the beginning. Now it's grown into a whole sea of weapons and manufacturers and ships. Weapons manufacturers and ships have been my favorite fields of items or wiki articles. I have seen recently that people started to contribute to the wiki more often, like Septok, who's been sort of is becoming more active. He seems to becoming fond of wiki, or making his task to work with the weapons and manufacturers sites, and also some anonymous contributors. We will take a look at that later. But here, for example, he did a new page. This N in the recent changes, special recent changes thing is whenever you see the N, means it's a new article, so it hasn't been there before. He says the Tempest 2 was designed with nothing but annihilation in mind. Using Firestorm kinetics, is aging technology means that they are reliable and efficient. Although slow, once locked on, it devastates anything that happens to become its target. It makes its point blunt and effective. This he correctly sourced from the Voyager Direct Tempest 2 proximity missile, and he categorized it correctly as proximity missile, ship weapons. I don't know exactly what ship weapons, well, ship weapons in contrast to personal arms, personal weapons and stuff, probably. Missiles, size 2 weapons, and products of Firestorm kinetics. So this is a very neatly done article. Great work by Septok there. It's already linked to Firestorm kinetics. And if we go to Firestorm kinetics, I don't know who created this page. We can take a look. Some guy in May 2015 created it, but he did the bare minimum. He just said Firestorm kinetics, a weapons manufacturer of missiles and mines. So when you see stuff like this, you could immediately improve it, to do it the wiki way, and say it, mention the name of the article in the very first words or sentence. Firestorm kinetics is a weapons manufacturer, or weapons manufacturer of missiles and mines. I don't know where the mines come from. Probably there have been some mines. Not sure whether we have any mines in the... Do we have any mines in the thing? But it's got categories, weapon manufacturers. But what we can already add is a subheading products, and link to the Tempest 2, right? And put a star as the item bullet. It will be an item list. So that's what we can what we can do without knowing anything. Of course, this is lacking any sources, so it could be good to have. Ferko says, hello Ferko. Ferko says there are droppable mines yet, just not in game yet. Okay, so the Voyager store sells droppable mines. Maybe we should take a look at that. Decorations, weapons, shields, view all weapons maybe. Is there a mine? Doesn't look like it. How about we search for this firestorm kinetics? Gladiator Bomber. Gladius Redeemer is where the firestorm kinetics are mentioned, but shield, some class 3 weapon. Asim 5, I don't know what that is. Asim. Not sure about mines. So I'm actually not in favor having those mines mentioned at the firestorm kinetics. Mining rocks, mines, okay, that there are mines in the sense of mining rather than beverages, galactic guy, Sakura Sun. Okay, so that's the mines he found here, totally irrelevant. Mines ever did run dry. Yeah, so this is the mining mines. I see no evidence for firestorm kinetics making mines, sorry. So weapons manufacturer. With focus on missiles. Tempest 2 references, and we need a reference for the Tempest 2, and for the Tempest 2 we can actually quote the thing, you know, the Voyager Direct store. We just open the Tempest 2 and we'll see the firestorm kinetics there. If we open this, more info. Firestorm kinetics. Oh, firestorm kinetic. Or is it kinetics? Firestorm kinetics. Okay, so they just did the apostrophe wrong. All right. So we can quote this article. However, does it have a... Does it have an ID, or what's the best practice to quote this article? I don't know myself, so let me take a look at this reference. Alright, he just did the URL store. Okay, he just did this. Well, we can quote the same page on the Firestorm Kinetics. Certainly we can quote it here. Actually, it's also a source of this item, and there'll be more. So also we made it wiki style by embolding this thing and naming it very early on, plus sources, plus products, plus references. Actually that yeah, okay. And now it looks more like a wiki page. Publish our thing. Actually, every product, every weapon you can find in the wiki has a manufacturer, and then you can cross-check whether at the manufacturer's article page that product is listed in the category products. You see a Tempest II weapon, you see it's made by this manufacturer, you check the manufacturer, and it should be referenced here in the product section. Each manufacturer page should have a product section. So no matter what sort of weapon you choose, you can always cross-check, like missiles, cross-check, make it a Marksman I or whatever, is bearing, okay? Bearing manufacturer, you can check bearing, and it should appear here. Marksman, HR's missile, is it the Marksman I? It's not the Marksman I. Marksman HS is the heat-seeking marksman. It's a different product. So you can contribute to this wiki by adding the Marksman I to bearing. Of course, cross-check with the real reference. Whether there is any marksman. Is there a Marksman I? Okay, there is the Marksman I missile. This is the page you should quote. And you see its manufacturer is bearing. So you can add easily a link to the Marksman I missile. I forgot what the template was for quoting VD store. I'll copy this and modify it for the marksman. Obviously the marksman has another URL. Bearing, Voyager Direct bearing marksman. Okay, is that this? and we add this text. Oh, that's bad. That's very bad practice. That's very bad habit to have this quoted, to have this written in all caps. Of course, it can be formatted to all caps, but it has to be written in normal text. There are CSS styles which makes it all caps. Marksman proximity FAF IR missile Marksman. It shows you how incompetent the web designers of CIG are, just writing this in all caps. Just not what you should do. And we can check whether it makes sense here. Desktop. If we go to this and open this, we have a dead link, so this is obviously not right. Where did we go? Okay. I guess we will have to add more to the URL. Looks like this could be enough. Marksman 1, check. Yes, it links here. Okay, so this is the correct way to put the reference there. And plus Marksman 1 plus product Marksman 1 corporations, weapon manufacturers. Okay, and this is a good edit. So it's easy just to cross-check between each weapon product article and the weapon manufacturer article, whether they are cross-referencing each other. Marksman 1 should cross-reference Bearing, and Bearing should cross-reference Marksman 1 somehow. So easy way, just you can browse through whatever weapons or ship. This is the same for ship manufacturers or for engine or shield manufacturers. What you can find, become familiar with the way we reference stuff. We write these references, we use templates. This VD template is for having a nice Voyager Direct Store icon here. Check the links that they are working and pointing to the original source, and that's it. I mean, that's a lot of work. You can contribute greatly by enhancing the wiki this way. It's quite easy. You don't need much research work, or if you don't feel like you don't have the English language skills to formulate or compose the encyclopedic text around something, doing stuff like this is very easy and is great way how to start contributing to the Star Citizen wiki if you feel like it. All right, so let me check back to the recent activity. I hope we saved the Tempest 2 thing. Oh, actually there was nothing to save here. I was just looking at it. Yeah, good stuff. Wiki activity, to see all activity. And there is another thing I wanted to do some guy just created here council, new page, and he says there was nothing here. I added general information about the. He writes console, but he means council, about the council from the trees system page. You say, okay, what is this? I look at it and see, okay, the council is responsible for the dictums that define Banu society, but their own calling requires that they be separated from their people in so much as is possible. And no categories, no categories, no references, no bold thing. So if you see stuff like this, I mean, he says it in his edit that he made it based on the council trees unlock page, right? It was shown in the wiki activity, but the source of this article will only be seen or visible as long as somebody looks it up here in the wiki activity, and of course this list this gets away and old and nobody will ever see it again. From the trees system page, that's the source, but he is not mentioning the source in this page, so it's quite easy to just search for trees. We have an unlock trees system, and there we see it. Single planet orbiting close to the star. To Banu, its holy ground. The council, the religious collective. The council is responsible for the dictums, and here we see what he just quoted this one sentence. It's okay, it's better than nothing, it's better than not having a council article, but this is the source, and we can quote it very easily. We just mention this ID here. If nothing else, then we can just write RSI ID this and create the section for references. And there it is. It's properly sourced. What it needs now is the usual wiki format, embolding the name of the article in the first sentence. Is responsible for dictums, but we can add easily a little more information. The council is is the religious collective of the Banu. We can say is the religious collective of the, or is a religious collective of the Banu. English speakers may correct it. Of the Banu, link something. So not only say something about the thing you are writing article to, but also link it to other wiki articles. The council is responsible for the dictums that define Banu society. I don't quite understand what this means. Dictums. Dictums, like dictum is the said thing in Latin, but like laws, that is responsible for the laws, is the law giving thing that define, or makes the laws that define Banu society, but their own calling requires that they be separated from their people in so much as is possible. I don't quite understand. Whatever, I mean, we edit the reference and make it wiki style. It's enough for now. It still needs a lot of work, but it's better than just having sentence copy pasted there, nobody knows from where it came, and it needs some categories. So the council, what is that council? Religious group, right? Religious groups, and somehow related to Banu society or Banu culture, whatever. Okay, guys who are working on categories and will pick up on that and classify it probably better, but it's good enough for the beginning. So here we made this page better. It is the location of the council here. We can see that the council is located in the trees system. The council is located in the, and here we can link another article, trees system. It is responsible, and is responsible for the dictums. Okay, so that's even better. All right, so pretty much easy stuff, basic stuff. Just make it look like a wiki article and source your information. All right, that's all I wanted to show you for now. If you feel like it, you can work further on weapons, ships, manufacturers, personal arms, shields, whatever. You can categorize things, cross-reference things from products to manufacturers and stuff. Very easy way to start. I am off for work. I will be streaming again this evening. See you then. Thanks for your collaborations and contributions to the wiki.